Very good morning, friends. So, today's topic which we have is how would you handle it if you are unsatisfied with your job or with one aspect of your job? So, before getting into the details to solve for that part of the job, you need to understand that why you are unsatisfied with the job. You need to look for a reason. Is it that your team members are not performing? Is it that you have lack of knowledge, or is it a gap with communication? So you need to actually go to the core of that particular part of the job, and you need to understand that where you are going wrong. That's the first work. So you need to deep down into that particular section. Now, in any job, this problem can happen with both, which is completely in your hand, and it could happen that that would be completely in someone else's hand. Let's say it is because probably you find out that one or two of your team members are not working in the right fashion. If that is the case, and because of that your job is hampering, you need to talk to them. You need to understand where they are lacking and how you can upskill themselves in that particular area, so that way it can be resolved. However, let's say it can also happen in many times that maybe because of some other external activities this is happening where you cannot really solve that. Let's say because of some government policy change or because of some other issues, your that particular part of the job is hampering. So in that case you really cannot do anything. In that way, what you have to do is you need to understand that okay, so this problem has arrived, this problem had happened. Now you have to go along with that challenges. You have to make your setup ready along with that challenges. You have to make everything ready along with those changes. Now these are for the external part and which is not in your hand. However, let's say if this is in your hand, now this problem in that case can be resolved if the challenge or the problem is in your own hand. So in that case, there are many things which you can do. First, you need to understand that where exactly you are going wrong. Is it you don't have knowledge in that particular area of the job? If that's the knowledge, then obviously you need to think about upskill yourself in that area and you need to sort it out. That's a one thing or one way you can do that. If you think that the issue is happening because of clients communication or some other area where the communication is involved, so you really need to go out and you need to speak to them that okay, so this is the problem which we have been facing and I think we need to speak to you directly about it, so that communication can actually help you out. Now, other than these two, there could, it might also had happened there are core problems, which is the problem in the planning of that job. When you have actually planned the job, there might be some trouble. So in that case you have to go to the depth of that planning and you probably have to start something from the scratch. You probably have to start doing it in such a way so that it can be built up again from the scratch if you have that resource, or it can be rectified in certain areas so that the core will be strong. Initially at this stage, I think if you can sort this out where it's in your own hand, you can actually